Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Don't know what else to say except for, dang, how about that Tales from Teletrend episode, man, last week? Kind of feel like it was a pretty good episode. I really do. I'm just tooting my own horn. What'd you guys think about the episode? And like always, man, tformers.com is bringing you this week's Transformers news via my channel. And if you guys want to check out tformers.com, I suggest you do, because everything goes better with a side of bacon, baby. And that's exactly what you're getting. You're getting Transformers and you're getting bacon. Trust me, it's well worth it. And also, robotrecruits.co.uk. Go check out Robot Recruits, man. Link to both of them are in the description below. If you get a little froggy and feel like leaping onto the website, go ahead and do it. Robot Recruits gives you all your giant robot needs, while tformers.com gives you all your giant robot news needs. And I'm just sitting here going through it, and that's all I'm doing. So I hope you guys are having an awesome, beautiful day. It's beautiful here where I am. There's no humidity. The heat is almost non-existent, except for what stares at you when you stare back at it. And what I mean by that is the sun, the star that gives us life. So let's check in. What's up, MC DJ, man? Hope you're doing all right. Survive Fan Studios, what's up, man? See, looks like Survive Fan Studios got some pretty cool stuff off of eBay. Looks like it's coming in the mail. Awesome. Glad you got it. Glad you found it. Glad you were able to get it, man. 100%. Tformers, or I was going to say Tformers, Tales from Teletrend again this Friday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Also, I have a poll up on the community tab. Do you guys want to see a video explaining why I'm leaving Hasbro's products? I kind of went over some of it during TFT on Friday, but I kind of feel like there's a video in there that should be, should talk about all of it, if that makes any kind of sense. But yeah, it's got a couple of votes right now, but feel free to head over to community tab and cast your vote. It's yes, no, or yeah, really don't care. That's what it is, man. Yeah, I never really thought that the day would come where, me and Hasbro would part ways. But hey, it is what it is. And maybe someday, you never know, there might be something on the shelf when they kind of get their act together, so to speak. What's up, Ultra Marcus, man? Is this the video about why you ain't buying Hasbro no more? No, man, no. You got to go vote for it on the community tab. That video will probably be up next week. I usually try to, when it comes to like the reviews and stuff, I'll usually try to do them the day after I put the poll up. But something like that is going to be real edit heavy and stuff like that. So the video will be out next week. Let's see. Raggio Kane, what's up, man? Hope you're doing all right. Huge shout out to Raggio Kane. I got the red RED Megatron figure where he's transforming into Galvatron, the reformatting figure. That figure is really, really awesome. It is part of the RED line. And the thing I did notice, though, is the scan is on the wrong side of the figure. So when you watch the movie, he scans from left to right. And the way that the figure is painted, it kind of gives the idea of it scanning right to left because the grid's on the right side. I don't know, just really interesting. And Oracle pointed out that the grid in the movie doesn't appear until Galvatron gets, to the body of Galvatron shows up. So it's kind of like an homage to the grid on Galvatron and the scan and all that stuff. It's like a bunch of things kind of going on one figure. So I think it's pretty cool, man, that they squeezed everything into that one figure. Really, really awesome. Gotbot in the house. What's Gotbot doing here, man? Hope you're doing all right, bud. Ultra Market says, I've asked David to get me Magic Square bots for Christmas. I think it's time I branched out myself. And I think that's what a lot of people are doing. If I'm being honest, I think a lot of people are seeing, like price increases, and they're kind of like, yeah, it's $30 for this, or it's $50 for that. And, it's just that's kind of how it is, right? So kind of how it looks like it's going down. What's up, Chris? I hope you're doing all right, man. Let's see. Survive Fan Studios says, I might need to get me a new computer for Christmas. My old one won't work after January 2023. What? Why? Why is January 2023 the magical number of shutdown? Chauncey's in the house, man. What's up, Chauncey? Survive Fan says, I don't do third party. And I get that, man. A lot of people don't. A lot of people feel like that it's copyright infringement against Hasbro's properties, and they don't support the copyright infringement. I totally understand that. I get that. So, yeah. Man, what we got this week, man, to talk about? We got some crazy cool stuff to talk about, to kind of go over. And I'm not going to leave you hanging any longer, man, because it's been 6.5 minutes, fam. So we got a feature right off the gate, man. Transformers, a legacy breakdown, in-hand images. And I watched this review this morning. This comes right off the heels of the reveal at that Tokyo Toy Show, right? That was going on last week, and we kind of saw breakdown in leg mode on Minosaur, and everyone's kind of like, it looks like a Wild Rider retool, right? I was kind of keeping my fingers crossed that wasn't the case, but alas, it is. And kind of disappointed with that fact, because, you're turning Ferrari into a Lambo. I feel like if Lambo got wind of this, not only would they sue Hasbro, they would sue Ferrari just because. Like, it's just that's just how Lambo is. Like, Lamborghini is the company. So I don't know, man. But let's see. Oh, what up, Rachel? What's up, man? I hope you're doing all right, Rachel. Says, I asked my parents to buy me Select deep cover for some reason. They got me Cyberverse. Hey, man, it happens. It happens. Parents, grandparents. Hey, I've been down that road, man. Let's see. Ultra Marcus says, excuse me while I smash the like. See, Survive Fan says, is Breakdown using a spoiler as a boomerang? See, I don't know. I think it's supposed to be a sword or a shield or something. I don't know, man. It's not really feeling it, because they really, really should have cut the spoiler in half and just glued it into the 5mm pegs on the back. And that way you would at least have the spoiler on the back permanently. But this is just, man, dude, this is lazy, my guy. Like, this is just, so it looks like the front end is the exact same. I don't know. I can't really see, maybe because of all like the white balance on this guy's camera. Doesn't look like it has the vents here on this side, but it does look like it has the hood, because if you look at the red, you kind of see where the outline of Wild Rider's hood is in the center and all that stuff. Bot mode, he is a retool, slight retool. He does get a new chest. He gets a new head. Does get some new feet or some new legs. That's kind of how it corresponds with Minosaur, that kind of thing. But same crotch, same thighs, same arms, same engineering, same transformation, and it even looks like he can even do that Batman cape thing on the back. Dude, this is a big letdown for me. It's just mainly because, Ferrari, Lamborghini, like they're not the same car, man. Like, nowhere near it, especially of that time frame, of that era, right? Super, super lazy here. Just really disappointed with it, if I'm being honest. He does come with 2 guns, and the other thing is too is like, he does have the vents. There are the vents right there. So yeah, but he's missing 5mm ports on the roof to be able to put his guns in, and it looks like the spoiler does that on its own. So the spoiler takes up the holes for you to be able to put the guns in for the storage in vehicle mode. Again, the white paint doesn't look like it's matching the plastic. I will say that at least it's a bright white. It's not a cream. It's not like an off shade of white or anything else like the Combiner Wars one is. Just so you know, this is not yellowed. This is the color of that breakdown. The other thing is, too, is that this breakdown is smaller than that figure. Oh, man, I don't know. I saw this morning, and I legitimately thought about selling my Legacy Minosaur, what I have of them so far. I don't know. Just a thought that I had, but yeah, so he is shorter than the Combiner Wars one right here, and I'm just not feeling his breakdown at all. Very, very much so. Very much a letdown. Very lazy. Very. Just. I mean, you couldn't give us a new mold, like, dude. But yeah, and the fact is too. The other thing too is, okay, so you reused Wild Rider here. You couldn't paint the silver pegs back here silver. The pegs on the wheels silver. You know, kind of go the extra mile here a little bit if you're going to be that lazy with it. Yeah, man. Damn it. That's all I can say, man. I'm really disappointed in this breakdown, man. I really am. I don't know. I think while so far the standalone Minosaur from Combiner Wars without the upgrade kit is a bad, terrible figure. But at least he's fixable. You can kind of rectify some of that. I do think seeing all of this here, I think the Minosaur, I don't know, man. As a package, might just be mediocre at best. I don't know. Just it's how I feel, man. It's how I feel. Overall package might just be meh at best. Super lazy. And I've seen some upgrade kits for Wild Rider as well. Some 3D printed kits that replace the entire arm. So if you're really wanting a different look in bot mode from the two, get the arm replacement pieces, and it, you know, because it's a different design on the arm, so it gets rid of like the little vents here and stuff. So it does kind of break up the figure. So maybe that's an option for you guys if you want breakdown to look a little bit, or not even a little bit, but you know, set him apart from Wild Rider. But yeah, just not feeling it. I mean, Dead End is a heavy retool of drag strip, and I can kind of see that. At least that's what people are saying, and I can kind of see how it is a super heavy retool, you know. But this should have been a whole new mold or an even heavier retool. Give us a different hood, you know. Anyway, that's what I got for this breakdown. This breaking Transformers news. And the spoiler should have been split in half as well, so that way it never leaves the back. Because I really don't understand what this is supposed to be. The sword, shield, I don't know, a helicopter fin. Maybe maybe he can kind of propel himself into the air. I do like, positive-wise, I do like the head sculpt. I do think the head sculpt and the new chest looks really, really good. And again, I love the shade of white that they went with. It's not an off-color cream white. It is a very bright, very vibrant white. That being said, I do have to wonder, when is this going to yellow? You know what I mean? So I don't know. Take all of that, I guess. But yeah, I don't know, man. That's the story right there. And the review is, I want to try and give this guy some kind of credit, but looks like, I don't know Transformers Legacy Class Breakdown Review. Check on that. Was it Chimpillo Toy Review? He does go through the entire thing. He does do a really good comparison between him and Wild Rider. And he does do a good comparison with the oversized KO Magic Square one, the Legacy one, and the Combiner Wars Minosaur all in one go. So pretty cool there. This back section, he's got them kind of on different arm or different legs. But yeah, so that's it, man. Let's go back, hit the back button. Actually, I'm gonna see what you guys think about this breakdown before I continue. Just scrolling through chat, getting caught up. Okay, so see, scroll through. Godbot says looks like lazy crap. I can't disagree, man. I really can't. Survive Fan says the weakest link I see. Ultra Marcus says, why didn't they retool Earthrise Sideswipe? They are both deluxes. See, that they definitely could have done that, and that would have made sense. See, Rachel says, Hasbro comes to you and says they're making a World War II Transformers line. What World War II vehicles would you make each character? I couldn't tell you, man, to be honest with you, because the only thing I would say, like, maybe the Red Baron, but I think that's more World War One, right? Than World War II. But I don't know World War II vehicles that well. I know there's like tanks and like biplanes and stuff like that of that era. So I would probably just kind of stick with that. Like Starscream would be like some kind of biplane. Megatron would be just this giant, massive tank or something like that. Survive Fan says, imagine the white paint that yellows over time. Yeah, dude, I do have a couple of customs. The paint has yellowed over time. It sucks. Ultra Market says, isn't the Combiner Wars breakdown closer to the G1 toy in color? Yes, it is. And then the Takara one is more of that brighter white from the show. Snoke, what's up, man? Hope you're doing all right. Illmatic Prime, what's up, man? Hope you're doing all right. Got a new face. Says, this breakdown is definitely a kick in the nuts. I agree. Jay Hollis says, at least they gave him a spoiler. That is true. Jay Holly, you're 100% right on that. They really could have just not given us one. I do agree with that. Razzle Kane says, I feel your disappointment. Let me see. Godbot says there's a difference in couldn't be bothered to try. That's very fair as well. Ultramarket's breakdown is gonna be being calf anyways. You'll never see the thing. I am curious to see if there's some kind of like if an upgrade company, say DNA is already doing one, so like I don't know, some 3D printed company. If there's some way to spin those things around and put the cars up front, that would be super cool. Survive Fan says, I've had those Ironhide, Legends Groove, Retgar, and Brawl. All was all the Combiner Wars that I had. See, Rachel says, input, I have been debating on getting the new IDW Blur or keeping the Generations Drift retool. Which would you recommend more? I would say stick with the Drift retool from Generations. Because I don't know, the car mode, I shouldn't even say the car mode, like the bot mode in that feels a lot more IDW than the Velocitron one to me anyway. So I would stick with that one. Chauncey says, breakdown looks like the sub car from The Spy Who Loved Me, which would be awesome in 1977. See, Ultra Marcus says, Red Baron is indeed World War One. Okay. So I guess we couldn't put him in the World War II vehicles. See, Survive Fan, steam locomotives would be cool for World War II. Yes! That would be super cool. Astro Train would be right up his alley. A steam locomotive. There you go. That would be badass. I do like that. Breakdown is supposed to be a Lamborghini Countach, not a Ferrari. Yeah. You're right. Let's see. Chat jump. Let's see. Chauncey says, lots of cool tanks in World War II. I would get behind a line of those. Survive Fan says, I've never had the Combiner Wars Minosaur. I know a lot of people like the way he's supposed to combine, like you split the hips and you rotate Motormaster's knee downward and then you pull like the crotch plate out and do all that stuff. But you can stand him straight up and down, like Motormaster's legs just go straight up and down and just kind of attach them that way or attach Breakdown and Wild Rider that way. And it gives, better proportions and doesn't look as wonky if you do that. I find that helped. MC DJ says I would want some Battleship Combiners. Very good call on that one. Hands down, that would be super cool. Let's see. What about the Combaticons? World War II, maybe? Dude, Combaticons would be right up World War II's alley. Just because, Combaticons, right? Let's see. What else? So let's keep digging. Transformers Legacy Wave 3 Deluxe figures found at retail. So we got Wave 3. What do we have here? What we got? So there we go. We got Skullgrin there. Was that Crankcase? And Sure Shot? No, it's not Sure Shot. What? Brain farting on everyone's name, man, here lately. I don't know why. But yeah, Wave 3. Is this U.S. retail? Did I read that right? Thanks to Ken Botbot on Facebook, who found the Legacy Wave 3 Deluxe class figures at retail in Toys R Us in the Philippines. Okay. So, or Point Blank. It's Point Blank. So, yeah, it doesn't look like, the Philippines, that's probably like another month away or so for Canada, US, and whatnot. So, but hey, the memes are coming. So if you guys are looking forward to any of it, it's right around the corner. World's smallest Transformers figures and comics in hand. This is pretty cool. Do the comics open, or can you read the comics? That'd be kind of cool too. I don't be really hard to read, that's for sure, but it'd be pretty cool if you can read them. These are pretty cool. I know the dollar store did some of these as well. When the line first happened, you could get all of these from the dollar store for $1 in grab bags, instead of paying like the $4.99, $5.99, whatever they were at Target when you found them. But kind of looks like now they're going even further with it, doing an RC. Bumblebee. Bumblebee was already in the first wave. Optimus Prime was already in the first wave. See, collect them all. I like this little comic book approach. I think it's really cool. I am curious. I'll probably pick one up just to see if the comic book is readable. I think that'd be really cool. Starscream is, I think he was in Wave 1, if I remember right. But he is different colored here. What was that? Action? That's not Action Master. It is Action Master colors. Yeah, because he got the gray head. So, hey, Action Master Starscream getting some love there. I'm down for that. But I don't remember Soundwave being in Wave 1. So I think the new ones, if you take Starscream out of the equation, I think the new ones are Soundwave and Elita 1. Or Elita 1. Jesus, man. RC. Thanks to eBay sellers who have posted listings with images, we have a look at Optimus Prime, RC, Soundwave, Megatron, B, and Starscream with their comics. So, like I said, be really, really cool if you can read the comics, or at least you can open them or something. I doubt you'd be able to read them because of the small print. New Age David, lucky draw in the news, reminds me of world's smallest glow-in-the-dark Optimus Prime from the early thousands. Third-party Hero Toys maker produced mini variants based on the original Takara, world's smallest Transformers molds. The glow-in-the-dark ones are some of the hardest to find nowadays. And I do imagine if you do find them, the glow-in-the-dark aspect may not be working at this point. But this looks pretty freaking cool. New Age Lucky Draw David here. Yeah, I think it looks pretty neat. But that looks like the world's smallest one. Let's see. So we got Pop Potatoes. We talked about this last week, but we got some official images here. Super Impulse partners with Hasbro to bring the world's most lovable Spud to a new collectible format featuring mashups with our favorite pop culture characters. So we got Optimus Prime. He's 4 inches now. Okay, so that is smaller than the original crossover here. We've got Sonic the Hedgehog, man. Dude, okay, I love me some Sonic the Hedgehog stuff, so I might be in for that. We got a Gene Simmons one. We got a Bob Ross one. Garbage Pail Kids one. And like I said, we talked about this all last week. I think these crossovers, man, I do like seeing the crossovers with the Spuds and stuff. I think it's pretty cool. Just to kind of see Mr. Potato Head in a different light, you know? I don't know. I dig it. I'm a fan of it. Transformers, Transformers Earthspark meet Dr. Mitaran Mandroid. I've heard that name before. Mandroid, isn't that from Dexter's Laboratory? Or that's Mandark, isn't it? Yeah, that's Mandark. Never mind. This villain looks pretty cool. The bots are back. I, Dr. Metaroid, will rid this planet of your invasive species. So they looked real thrilled, right? Like, who is this? Like, they're just like, and you are. And then we got a bot who's been token a little too much right here. Like, I don't know, man. I do like the design of the characters here for this show. I don't really have a problem with the animation. So this looks pretty cool. I mean, like I've said, I'm going to give it the first few episodes a try. And if it sucks me in, definitely in for more. But I'm assuming this is probably going to be like the first couple episodes here of this. And that's just kind of what we're seeing play out. They're probably going to do like a 1 or a 2-part, maybe a 3-part or something like that. Let's see. The part human, part android has some special powers along with a force of arachnimechs that appear to be using Transformers technology. Watch the new clip and learn more about this bad guy. So, hey. All right. Oh, yeah. And right here on the channel, if you guys haven't seen it yet, TFT presents Transformers Generation 2 ranking. Click the notification, get notified, do all that stuff right there. We're doing that October 9th, I think it is. So there you go. I'm going to get caught up on chat real quick, see what you guys are all saying. Let's see. Yeah, Survive Fan names point blank, Target Master included. Yep. Is RC based off of Earthrise? Looks like it to me. I think her bot mode might be, maybe. The plastic might fall apart. Clear plastic doesn't hold up over time. That's for sure. Look at was it Animated Swindle? Gave them clear plastic elbows. That was a smart idea. Chauncey says the world isn't ready for this many toy potato options. See, Rachel says, I'm thinking about doing a stop motion series of if Alita got the Matrix instead of Orion Pax. If anyone has any ideas for the series, tell me in chat. That sounds like a pretty cool, pretty badass basis, like for what if. Yeah, like Survive Sand, like a what if series. It's a pretty cool basis, man. I dig that. Transformers Legacy, Predacon, Inferno, Beast Wars, Voyager in hand. I'm not going to read all that, but we see them in package. Back of the package, we see the figure here. Okay, there we go. I was like, that looks kind of off, but now I'm looking at the whole thing. His neck doesn't. Does it look like his neck is low? Maybe he's mistransformed here or something. Like maybe they should pull the head up a little bit. Then again, I don't know. Maybe because the chest is sitting really, really high. So there we go. Does have his looks like he's got a 5mm flight stand, or you can use a 5mm flight stand post right back there. Articulating jaw. There's the salute for the royalty. Yes, my queen. I am really honestly stunned by this figure. I really, really am. I think he looks really good. I would really like to see a dark red wash over him, especially on the insect areas. Kind of bring out all the bumps and the details and stuff. I think it'd be really neat to see. Oh look, Transformers stand right there, plugged right in. It looks like jetpack right here. Got some heel spurs, always good, especially when he's got that much back, like that big of a backside. Mandibles look pretty good. I mean, the figure looks really good. The mandibles, I thought, shouldn't they be painted black instead of blue? Why are they blue? I mean, obviously they're on their same sprue as like the joints here and stuff, like this little center joint. But I'm curious on why they didn't paint them blue. Because the original figures were silver, like a dark silver, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm just curious on why here they really should have painted them black. But I think the figure looks really good. I've been saying that from the onset about this figure, but man, let's see. Hasbro PulseCon 2022 official press release unveils panels and epic programming. Hasbro PulseCon unveils epic programming with brand panels, celebrity, and influencer appearances, plus much more for a virtual event on September 30th and October 1st. I have a question for you guys. Are you guys going to watch this on Friday? Or are you guys just going to wait, go about your day, and then just look up on tformers.com for the news? That's probably what I'm going to do. I just really, I don't know, man. These live streams really kind of get to me. So we have, there's a lot here to go through. D Story, which is an artist, comedian, host of Show Off Your Gems, and Shade 45 of Sirius XM. I have no idea who those guys are. Major athletes include professional wrestlers Sergeant Slaughter of WWE and former WWE champion Johnny Gongardo. Really wasn't WWE champion. He was NXT champion, but okay. As well as NBA point guard Ja Morant of the Grizzlies, along with former NFL wide receiver Julian Edelman of the Patriots and wide receiver and quarterback of the Patriots. Okay. Dude's pulling double duty. That's pretty badass. Marvel Legends collector Brian Hoyer of the New England Patriots as well. Okay, so he's a sports guy, collects Marvel Legends. All right, that's kind of cool. Cast members from Power Rangers Dino Fury and Power Rangers Cosmic Fury: Russell Curie, Hunter Dino, Chance Perez, Jordan Fight, Tessa Rao, and executive producer Simon Bennett to celebrate the show's Season 2 return and what to come in 2023. That's cool, man. I know Oracle's excited for another Dino Fury. I'm excited for it. So that'd be pretty cool. Legendary rapper Murs will join West Coast hip hop artist DJ Amen as musical guest for the event. Influencers and fans of Hasbro brands, including Power Rangers enthusiast Andre of Black Nerd Comedy, content creator, and Thu Adams of Thu's Awesome Transformers Reviews. I am curious to see if they let Thu do his wordplay on stuff. It'd be really cool, really interesting. Comic book writers such as Booms, Melissa Flores, and Ryan Perrott, writer on Power Rangers, Larry Hammond of G.I. Joe, and Nick Roach of Transformers will be there. The virtual convention will celebrate the highly anticipated launch of Hasbro's Selfie series, the new personalization platform that allows fans to add their own face to debuting figures with fan favorite character costume designs from Marvel, G.I. Joe, Ghostbusters, and Power Rangers, as well as designs inspired by Star Wars heroes. Additionally, Hasbro's Avalon Hill is hosting a Discord watch party featuring top content creators. Fans can expect announcements on or around all new Hasbro brand collaborations as well. Included below is a peek inside the brand panel surrounding Transformers starting lineup, Fortnite, G.I. Joe, Power Rangers, Avalon Hill, Magic the Gathering, along with the premier collaboration brands Marvel, Star Wars, and Indiana Jones. Okay, before I go any further, I want to talk about this, the personalization selfie series. A few things to be aware of here is that the original price for these were $60. In my understanding, they've jumped up to $80. And they're 3D printed resin heads. Be careful. The figures that you do get to pick from are your Ghostbusters. So in a suit, like the Ghostbusters jumpsuit. G.I. Joe, I believe, is Snake Eyes and Baroness, I think, for the bodies. Not sure what the Marvel bodies are. And I think the Star Wars, the only Star Wars one is an X-Wing pilot. So that's what, so yeah, just kind of be aware of that. They are 3D printed resin heads. So if you want to pull the head off and put them on a different body, like maybe, I don't know, like you don't want to be, like maybe you don't want to be Snake Eyes, for instance, right? You want to be Cobra Commander or something like that. Just be careful because they are 3D resin printed. And so Friday, the first panel pre-show starts at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, or Pacific Time, or 11 a.m. Eastern Time. I think that's what, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Let's see. Join Marvel product experts from Hasbro for exciting reveals and announcements during the 2022 PulseCon. So we have Ryan Ting, Dan Yoon, and Dwight Stahl. Man, they have been getting some heat lately, haven't they? As well as special guests Johnny Gagardo and Brian Hoyer as panelists to discuss exciting news around the popular Marvel Legends product from Hasbro. They're already announced on social media that they're doing the Robbie Reyes head and the hoodie. The hoodie's folded down hood, so you can swap heads. So not getting the early bird figure, but at least, you know, if you back the Ghost Rider thing, at least you're getting the head and the hoodie. So they're probably going to show that. Transformers join Hasbro's Transformers franchise marketing and design team as we reveal the next evolution of Transformers Legacy, which is Transformers Legacy Evolution. Get ready for a fusion of your favorite Transformer characters into the next phase of Transformers Generation line. We're bringing you the next figure in the Shattered Glass collection, and we have to say, he's a pretty rad dude. The exclusive reveals continue as we roll out an origin story of one of the most legendary bots on Cybertron. Okay, you're doing an origin story on a pretty rad dude for Shattered Glass. I mean, all the origin stories are already there, you know, so, I mean, they're already kind of retelling everything. Power Rangers, you won't want to miss this one. Ranger Nation, the Hasbro PulseCon Power Rangers panel is packed full of news, sneak peeks, and reveals brought to you by Power Rangers team on some very special guests. Tune in for the latest from the second half of Power Rangers Dino Fury Season 29 and beyond. This panel is truly going to be more phenomenal. Yeah, starting lineup. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, here we go. The wait is over. No, I don't think it is. Starting lineup is back off the bench after 22 years, and we're back like you've never seen before. Join the team to talk to you through the thrilling relaunch featuring our Season 1 NBA players. They don't have their tattoos. They look like they're wearing diapers. Godly. And then we got Fortnite ready up. So that's all we got on day one. Saturday will be G.I. Joe. Not too sure what they're going to reveal there. Hopefully, for all the G.I. Joe fans out there, hopefully they're gearing up to release a lot of the stuff they said they were going to release over a year ago now. Avalon Hill, which I guess is doing like the Heroescape stuff. So maybe another board game. Magic the Gathering. Indiana Jones. Pretty interesting what this is going to be about to see, you know, just kind of see. I know they're going to be doing new figures with the new movie and everything. So curious to see how what figures are going to do. Also, day 2 will be Star Wars for the panel, including Black Series and Vintage Collection. Attendees will get an in-depth look at Hasbro's latest action figures and premium role-play offerings from throughout the saga. Word on the HoloNet is there may also be a few surprises. For this year's event, Hasbro is partnering with Toys for Tots. For every viewer of Hasbro PulseCon 2022, Hasbro will donate 2 toys or games to Toys for Tots, up to 60,000 pieces. All right, that's pretty badass. That is pretty badass. Not gonna lie. Additional programming details and full schedule for Hasbro PulseCon can be found at HasbroPulseCon.com. To stay up to date, fans can sign up for Hasbro Pulse newsletter or follow Hasbro Pulse Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. So yeah, there we go. Hopefully some pretty cool announcements there. Let me get caught up on chat before we talk about this New Age Jetfire real quick. Let's see. Scrolling up. Let's see. Survive says Mandroid looks like Agent Fowler from Prime in some of the shots in his human form. I can kind of see that. Rachel says, I'm thinking about doing a stop motion. Okay, yeah, so I'm kind of up a little ways. Okay, Ultramarket says, sorry, got distracted trying to find that Legend Scale toy-colored Grimlock. Dude, you're all good. New Age did it, and I forgot what they called him. But yeah, it's a New Age. It's a New Age Grimlock. They did a show color one, a toy accurate one so far, and I think, don't quote me, they announced the G2 one as well. There's a lot that could take place. Let's see. Jay Hollis says the beast mode for Inferno is really clean. Yeah, dude, it looks really good, doesn't it? It really does. Let's see. Rachel says the stop motion series I mentioned earlier is based on my shelf where Elita 1 is Autobot leader as Orion Pax. Shout out of the way by Megatron as he was about to get the Matrix from the core of Cybertron. Now, I am curious, character-wise, I know you're going to do Elita 1. Are you going to use the Power of the Primes Elita 1 as, like, the Prime mode, and then, like, the Netflix Elita 1 as Elita 1, and then Power of the Primes will be, like, Elita Prime or something like that? See, Ultramarket says, damn! Now I need that Chrome and Blue Marvel Comics Megatron. Dude, you're falling in a wormhole, buddy. Tether's already snapped and you're flying off, man. Let's see. MC DJ says down for the custom heads, but it's a one figure done deal for me, one place. Yeah, I definitely feel you on that. I wouldn't mess with it. I would probably, if I was to do it, I'd probably make me a Ghostbuster. I think that'd be I don't know. Who doesn't want to be a freaking Ghostbuster, right? Like, Trans Aaron's a real-life Ghostbuster. I don't be like him, you know? Let's see. Jay Hollis says, it's Jazz. Oh, Shatterglass Jazz. Oh, dear God. I hope not, because Shatterglass Jazz is G1 colors. That's all it is, just with a spike through his chest, right? So, dude, that'd be so bad, man. They would just repackage Studio 86's Shatterglass packaging. Oh, dude. Oh, Jay Hollow, don't say that, man. Don't say that. It will come true. MC DJ says, I hope they make a Titan Cybertron Minosaur to battle against Metroplex Titan we just got. Dude, that would be super, super cool. I talked about that in my review for Motormaster for the Legacy Minosaur. That it'd be really cool if like the retool for Motormaster came true, and we got a Thunder Clash out of it, and he operated the same way, and you can kind of have that Cybertron Minosaur look to Legacy Minosaur. I think that'd be super cool. Let's see. Scrolling down. Robot Recruits is in the house, man. Like I said earlier, if you haven't done so, click the link in the description below and see what Robot Recruits can offer you, man, for your giant robot needs. Hope you're doing all right, buddy. See, Rachel says, yeah, Power of the Primes as Elita Prime and Legacy Elita 1 as Elita 1. Awesome. Yeah, dude. Because I kind of feel like that would be perfect, you know, because, you know, primes grow and get bigger or whatever. We all know that. But, yeah, great minds, Rachel. We think alike, right? What's Marcus says, when Trans Aaron cosplays, he ain't cosplaying. That's right. Man, when Trans Aaron puts on that Ghostbusters outfit, he's going to go bust some ghosts, man. He's breaking down Casper's door, and he's messing them up, man. Let's see. Rachel says she might think it's a Shatterglass sideswipe. I agree, just because like the way they've been teasing us with the pictures and stuff, like the silhouettes and everything, it's Shatterglass sideswipe. It's, you know. Let's see. Survive Fan says, or Cybertron Legacy Titan Quick Mix for Metroplex. Yeah. Jay Hollis says, who's the raddest Transformer? We all know it's Jazz. That's true, man. It's so true. Oh, don't put that curse on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't do it. Ultra Marcus says, Robot Croods satisfies my robo needs regularly. Chauncey says that's hot. That's Paris Hilton levels of hot, right? Like, but not saying Paris Hilton's hot. Anyway. I hope you guys were around the early thousands to understand that reference. Rachel says, do you have YouTube super chats? I do not have YouTube super chats. I think you got to have like 1,000 subscribers, and I think there's some other requirements and stuff, but no, I do not. Let's see. Survive Fan says, Ricochet or Grimlock for Shatterglass would be neat. Dude, Grimlock, that would open up, if they did Grimlock, that would open up the door for all the other Dinobots to be done in Shatterglass colors. Robot Recruit says he's doing good. Thanks. No problem, man. Hope you're doing, I'm glad you're doing great. Let's see. So we got this New Age Jetfire, got Uranus. They are doing a toy colored one of this, man. I'm super excited for the toy colored one. The G1 Macross colored one, but this looks super cool too, man. If you guys look, this is Legends class, this is Legends scale, like we all know this, but this figure I think is like 7 inches tall. So if you are a Chug collector and maybe you know, the Siege Jetfire, maybe it's too big and you just want that representation for your shelf, this would be a pretty good stand-in, I feel like. Because like I said, he's about 7 inches tall. So something to keep in mind. Or if you're an IDW collector, right? Jetfire and IDW, he's big, but he's not like G1 big. So maybe, you know, maybe that works for you too. So I'm super excited for the toy colored one, like I said. That's definitely on the want list for sure. So I'll definitely be grabbing that. Let's see. Transformers, a Legacy Transmetal 2, Megatron in-hand images and a video. We got... Okay, so here's the thing with this figure. I don't know what it is, but some pictures to me, it looks really good. Like this picture here. He looks good. He looks big and beefy, bulky. You know, he looks proportional. But then sometimes, other pictures, the way Hasbro, you know, I guess like either lights it or shoots the photo or whatever, he looks really scrawny and looks really off-putting. But like I said, here looks really, really good. Face sculpt, I still think needs a little bit of work here. Now, I had heard some rumors about the face sculpt, is that the sculptor in Hasbro did one thing, and the factory changed it to make it easier to produce the mold, and Hasbro just kind of went along with it. But that's the rumor in the rumor mill. Let's see, we still got the flame stick accessory thing. I'm not too sure. Like, you can use this in the mouth when he's in robot mode. We've seen it before, right? So curious why they keep showing him holding it, but we don't see him using it. So yeah, here we go. He's massive. He's a leader. He should be massive. He is bigger than the T-Rex one, which again, he should be. He is Optimal Optimus size, and Optimal Optimus is Optimus Prime size, so he should be massive. So there we go, right there. So he's kind of in between Power of the Primes leader and newer leader scale. Yeah. So looks pretty cool, man. Looks really, really good. The dragon mode looks pretty spot on. See, like the photography here, I don't have any issues with the way he looks. But it's just, I guess when Hasbro takes the pictures or something, I don't know. But this looks pretty sweet, man. If you guys are in for this, I know Jay Holler's all about this figure. I know he's super stoked about it, and I definitely understand why. Like, this just looks so good. It looks really, really good. Man, I'm gonna go back up this top picture right here. That looks really good, man. And then just imagine the wings spread out and all, like, he's just so pissed off looking, you know, because Beast Wars Megatron was never happy. So yeah, read more Transformers news. I think so. So we got Macross Valkyrie Dark Gold armor version with Fast. I think this is limited edition. Yeah, so this is going to be a repaint of the one that we are getting from Big Bad Toy Store. Macross, they can do a ton of these in different colors. So I just think it's really cool that we have an opportunity now that we've seen Transformers release a Macross figure, and now we're seeing Macross release a Transformer figure, you know? I think it's just funny, like irony, man. It's ironic. It's kind of like rain on a wedding day, you know? Let's see. Studio Series Bumblebee movie 38 Optimus Prime reissue coming soon. About time. Dude, there are people out there. I've only seen this thing in store once, and I was on my way to TFCon 2019, and we stopped in Arizona, and we went to Target, and it was on the shelf. That's the only time I saw it. That's it. I've not seen it any other time before that, so I know a lot of people are clamoring for this figure, and now it's being reissued. So fantastic. About time. Let's see. Mastermind Creations, Deathsaurus. This thing looks absolutely stunning and beautiful. Not getting this one. I am getting the X-Transbots version whenever they decide to ship that one. But because that one scales with Masterpiece Star Saber, this thing looks absolutely stunning. It is really, really cool. And Deathsaurus, I'm always in for a super evil bad guy, and an interpretation of him in the house somewhere, always down for that even more. But yeah, super, super great looking bot. Does come with both his breast force members right there. You can kind of stack them on top of each other, which, hey, I think it's even better because now you don't have one kind of off to the side. You can have them both on the figure and kind of know where they both are. So yeah, absolutely cool. Absolutely cool. Deathsaurus. There they are. There's the Birdman. There's the Catman. And there's the Space Chicken Man right all back there. Fantastic, man. Looks absolutely good. So yeah. Are you guys in for a Deathsaurus at all? If you are, let me know. Always down to see what you guys are I always like seeing what you guys are collecting and, you know, what you guys are getting and stuff. Godbot counts down top 10 best Transformer transformations. If you haven't seen it, go check it out because I'll be checking it out after this. Legacy Creatures Collide concept design images and details right here. So we got all the alternate heads. And this is really cool. Some behind the scenes stuff. I always love to do behind the scenes everything, on really just about everything. And you guys can make a sword, it looks like. You guys didn't know that. Antenna detail. So we got some more, I guess, what it would have looked like versus what it did end up looking like kind of thing. Pretty cool. So there's the kickback head. There's the alternate head, the ransack head, the Waspinator head. Was the Sky Wasp, right? That's his name. Toy head and animation head for Scorponok here. I mean, it's really, really cool. It's unfortunate that it is a 4-pack, but I mean, that's kind of a beaten horse at this point. Goldbug standing there looking stunning as he does. Skywash. I mean, pretty cool stuff here, man. This behind-the-scenes stuff is always good stuff to see. Transformers Legacy Skullgrin Deluxe In-Ham Images. Here we go. Now, I said last week I was really kind of disappointed in the size of this guy. Disappointment still holds true. But shows here somewhere, I thought I saw it somewhere, looks like his swords are made out of a soft plastic rubber, plastic, like a soft plastic as well. Again, really big shame on that one. Bit of a shame on that one, I'm trying to say. I saw it earlier. Somebody was bending the sword. Maybe it was in a review or something. But just know when you guys get this, the swords are made out of a softer plastic. But yeah, still think the figure looks great. I just think he's, a little too small, especially for the price tag on him. But yeah, let me get caught up on chat with you guys and see what you guys are all talking about. Scrolling up, doing the scroll up dance. Let's see. MC DJ says a Shattered Glass Omega Supreme. Oh, dude, an Omega Doom would be so awesome, dude. But I will say this. If they really wanted to throw a monkey wrench into it, they would recolor Legacy Minosaur into Omega Doom, because that's what the Omega Doom was. He was a recolor of Cybertron Minosaur. So if you wanted to homage the Minosaur aspect to it, you could do that, and that'd be nuts. But dude, an Omega Doom, like that Siege, or not, was it Siege? Was it Earthrise? The Titan Omega Supreme. That would look really amazing in Shattered Glass colors, Omega Doom colors. Shattered Glass Soundwave or Blaster, or for Blaster maybe. Soundwave, I think I'm leaning more towards Soundwave or Sideswipe. Robot Recruits gives a stamp of approval on New Age, says he loves them. What are SG Grimlock's colors? Is he Trypticon colors? Yes, he is the dark gray and the teal that Trypticon is. He's based on Trypticon's colors. Transmetal 2 Megatron's head looks like Megatron from RID 2001. Let's see. Chauncey says he's got mad Robo Beast vibes. Survive Fan also says, I can only hope for Cryotech repaint from Transmetal 2 Megatron. Dude, a Cryotech. I think the Cryotech colors would make that look even better. Really. Ultramarket says, not familiar with Dragon Beast Wars Megatron, but I need it. Heck, I need all the things. I'll say this. Transmetal 2 Megatron, he has the spark of the G1 Megatron inside of him. If you haven't seen Beast Wars, watch it. Highly recommend it. But if you haven't seen the transformation of Beast Megatron into Transmetal 2 Megatron, that is a glorious thing to behold. Let's see. Rachel says, I heard the factory QC has gotten tighter since the Maga Jazz thing, but then if that's true, how are early reviewers getting figures? Yeah, see, that's the thing is, I don't know, man. I mean, I guess you can always pocket a figure like that, but how do you get early reviews of something like Scorponok, right? Like that's kind of weird. You can't hide Scorponok under your shirt. Chauncey says, same here. I've never watched the series, but I like the bot. Now bring on Optimal Optimus, says Jay Holler. Dude, I know they didn't want to empower the primes, but to see them go back and redo it and add the car mode to it would be really cool. See, Jay Holler says, the only time I seen Beast Wars Prime was when I bought him. Or BB Prime. Yeah, Bumblebee Prime. Yeah, when you bought him, yeah. And see, I passed on him because I was like, well, I'm going to TFCon. I'll probably find him at TFCon. And if I don't, then that's like 30 or 40, whatever it was, whatever the price on him was, that I won't have at TFCon, right? So, and then I was like, well, it's a modern figure, so I'll find it whenever I get back into town, whenever I get back home, and all the nope. Robot Recruit says, I have the anniversary issue of that Studio Series Optimus Prime in the original Japanese G1 style packaging, and it's freaking awesome. Didn't that set come with the reissue of G1 Prime as well without the trailer to show like how far Transformers have come over the years? Godbot says, today's question will be best pretenders. So if you guys haven't, Godbot's poll, haven't checked out Godbot's new poll, it's all about what the best pretenders are. So go vote. See, Survive Fan says, Octo Punch is my favorite pretender. I love his shell. The scuba helmet would be badass coming out of the water at night. Dude, that would look sick, and it'd be kind of like lit up like an aqua green and everything. Dude, that would be really freaky. All the Decepticon pretenders were amazing. I definitely agree with that. 100% agree with that. Godbot says, then vote when the question gets posted in a bit. Do your Transformers duty and vote. Rachel says, if they made a Transformers What If series, what scenario would you like to see? I would like, man. Okay. What if Starscream was the leader of Decepticons? I think that'd be really cool to flush out. And like Megatron was his right-hand man. I think that would be really cool to flush out. Let's see. What if Nemesis Prime in Transformers Prime actually killed Optimus Prime? That would be really cool. What if in Transformers Prime, let's go even further. Like, what if Unicron was not planet Earth? What if Earth was Gaia? You know, Unicron and Cybertron's sister Gaia. What if that and they explored the TFCC stuff? That would be pretty cool too. Robot Recruit says, what if the Matrix chose Ultra Magnus? That would be, yeah, definitely. Let's see. Godbot says, I love the power of the Prime's Optimal Optimus. I do have the DNA set though. That's honestly, the DNA set really does fix my only gripe with that figure. Like the no car mode. That was such an oversight, I feel like. Jay Hollis says, BB Prime is still my favorite Studio Series figures. So I got the premium finish version. Nice. Survive Fan says, Ultra Magnus never got to use the Matrix full potential. I mean, he really should have just like thrown it at Galvatron's head or something, right? Like if you want it, take it and just ding him in the forehead with it and just start wailing on him, man. Gotbot is definitely worth the sub, says Ultra Marcus. Definitely is, especially his live shows on Thursday nights where he goes, well, he does everything, man. Gotbot is the everyman of Transformers. Survive Fan Studios says, I may have to when the stream ends. If Octopunch is on that poll, you bet 100% I'm voting for him. Let's see. Ultra Marcus's what if Galvatron wasn't mad insane in series 3, in season 3? That is a good what if. Definitely agree with that. How about what if Cybertron didn't explode in Headmasters, right? What if Galvatron was able to save Cybertron? That would be a really good idea. Survive Fan Studio says Hasbro needs a new Octopunch. I agree. Vector Overlay joined in the chat. What's up, buddy? Says, what if Legacy had a cartoon series? Oh, man. Netflix shutting down ideas left, right, and center, and Vector Overlay opening up old wounds, man. But that's actually a really good what if. See, Survive Fan or MC DJ says, what about a TF series based on the only BotCon and TFCC characters? Dude, now we're getting somewhere. Robot Recruit says, yep, the Anniversary Prime also came with the G1 Prime in similar packaging. Yeah. So that Prime, that Studio Series Prime does look, because I was wanting to see if it was the same one in my head that I was thinking of. And the colors on that one are really, really good. Daily Prime, you guys ain't at T-Formers, then you're missing out on the Daily Prime posted by Bacon. Because like I said, everything at T-Formers goes better with a side of bacon. We got Legacy Core Bomb Burst official images and details pre-order now. We talked about this last week. Very much a bleh kind of figure here that I see. I'm not really feeling this. Too small. Really should have been in scale with all the other ones. Inferno in-hand images we looked at. Matrix Workshop M56A combination sword for Minosaurs upgrade kit. This looks badass, okay? I like this sword a lot. I think it looks really, really cool. And it does kind of break apart. And this is, if you guys caught my Motormaster review, this is what I was saying here. This part looks like it's about the same size as what Hasbro gave us, maybe a little bit longer, but the size of the hilt and everything else is a proper scale with the blade. So it really helps in the look of the blade against Motormaster. Plus, this looks like a giant bastard sword that he would wield. Massive, two-handed weapon that only the strongest D&D characters can wield, right? Like, that's what's up. That's what makes it so cool. And then it breaks apart, and you guys can give your Stuntodons the handheld, smaller weapons and everything else. Really cool set, man, from Matrix Workshop. Love it. New Age David, glow-in-the-dark, lucky draw figure, in-hand images. I think we talked about this last week or a couple weeks ago. Dude, this looks super cool. These lucky draw figures, if you guys can are lucky enough to get one, great. But if you guys have to go on the secondhand market to get them, they usually do run about $500 or so because they are extremely limited, extremely limited. But I know Deluxe has a bunch of reviews of these up. So if you guys can't get your hands on one, whether you're not lucky enough for the lucky draw or you just don't have the funds, at least you can admire them from afar over on Deluxe Baldwin's channel. So we got, oh, here we go. I think this is where it was. Skull, the bendy swords, right? There it is, right there. I knew I saw it somewhere. So Skullgrin sword made out of soft plastic, and they are bendy as all hell. Look at that. Okay, so there you go, right there. Like I said in my Blitzwing video, that was an absolute tearjerker for me. Kind of oversell it, right? But that is one of the reasons why I was really bummed about the figure was the sword. And Skullgrin here has the bendy swords as well. He can't fight, man. He can't fight. It's like those like styrofoam swords you get at anime conventions, and they throw you in the courtyard, and you got to fight some dude who's been fighting with these foam swords your entire life. It's not fair, man. Not fair. Toy Hacks decal set for Legacy Cosmos right there. Transformers reviews. And clicked. Oh, here we go. What is this? Transformers Optimus Primal Titan Changers box beast mode images revealed. So we've got Optimus Primal. I'm assuming this is from the new movie. And, oh boy. Okay. Oh, no. The entire arm is hollow. Hasbro, what are you doing? Oh, no. What's that? What's that song? It's like, oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, man. Okay. What's the retail? $22.50 USD. Good night, son. Oh, my God. No. No. This is not. This has to be a troll at that price, right? Like, following the reveal, just in is an update on Transformers Authentic Optimus Primal Titan Changers class figure. Check out the plastic-free packaging box and alternate gorilla mode for this figure. The beast mode is actually not horrendous or not hideous for a Titan. That they will be selling at $22.50. Oh, okay. So Titan Changers. So how big is this figure then for $22? Okay, I guess I shouldn't laugh too hard because I was thinking it's like a deluxe class or maybe a Voyager class or something for $22. But Titan Changers class figure, not hideous for a Titan. So, okay, at $22 for something as big as your Omega Supreme, that's not terrible, right? Like, okay, Hasbro, you win this round, you know? But yeah, $22, man, that's not terrible for that. For how big that is. Auto transforming Roboson Transformers Optimus Prime with in-hand trailer images. Now this thing takes up a lot of real estate. Look at that trailer, man. Good God, look at how big that thing is. The light ups, the LEDs in and out, roller. I would assume those are real rubber wheels. Man, dude, what stunning piece, dude. Wow. What a beautiful thing of technology, man. You know, I think any kid of the 80s, here's a what if scenario. Take a Transformers kid from the 80s, time travel him forward, and show him this is the future of Transformers, or a future release at the very least, and see what he says, does, the whole 9 yards, man. And see how many times he begs his parents for it for Christmas. Whoo! What a thing of beauty. Let's click the next. And I think we're going into last week's territory. Let's see. Transformers Legacy, Autobot Point Blank, and Peacekeeper in-hand images. Yeah, we talked about that. Fans Hobby, God Delta combined images. I don't think we talked about that. Filling parts for Legacy, gap fillers. So we got Roadburn, Prime, Drag Strip. Why are they not painted, man? Who's that? Knockout. Road Hauler. Yes. I've been waiting for this kit, man. Not sure why it's not painted, but I guess the black would go pretty decently with Road Hauler because he does have black on him. So I can definitely understand that. But maybe paint some of the inside pieces to match the green. Like the black thighs, I think work. Let's see. Legacy Springer, the Wreckers Collection Springer. Legacy for Wild Rider. Fills in the stomach holes, which isn't that where he attaches for Minosaur? I don't know. I don't know if you should be filling those in. I don't know. Let's see. Fans Hobby, God Delta's combined mode. No, we talked about this last week. We didn't talk about the combined mode, I don't think. But I did say last week it's a thing of beauty, and I'm holding to it. Good God, man, looks gorgeous. All right. That is a TFCon Chicago 2022 exclusive. Transformers Earthspark figure and packaging reveals at Comic-Con from Oz Comic-Con 2022. I gotta say, okay, I don't get it, man. The packages being so big and the figure so small, I thought you were trying to save the planet by cutting out all the plastic, right? Like, you got to cut down trees, man, too, to make cardboard and paper, right? So I don't know. Really kind of curious to see more about the figures here, like kind of what they do and if there's any kind of gimmicks involved or what the deal is going to be with these guys. But yeah, I don't know. It looks pretty cool, man. Some of these look pretty cool. Others, you know, I mean, it is a kid's toy line, so take it or leave it kind of thing, right? But I do think some of these look really cool. I think this Megatron looks pretty cool, especially that alt mode. God damn, that alt mode is gorgeous. I love the fact that he's a plane again. I don't care what plane, just need to be a plane again. So, yeah, man, absolutely cool stuff here. Great, cool stuff. Let's see. Studio Series Nest, Bone Cruncher, Ratchet, and I guess that's it. So we got Ratchet and Bone Crusher. So if you guys missed out on these at any point in time, or you missed out on the mold, I should say, you know, there you go. You guys can at least get the mold and experience the mold. Daily Prime Edition right there. Again, get on T-Formers if you like Prime. Daily Prime stuff. Get on it. Yeah, okay, so here we go. Now we're starting to get into last week right here. So you guys haven't seen what Minosaur or breakdown looks like on Minosaur, then that means you came in late to the live stream. And that's okay. So here we go. We got breakdown right here on the leg of Minosaur, Legacy Minosaur. And that's it. I think that catches us up. Transformers Legacy, Skull Grin, and these turnaround videos. Bumblebee LED upgrade kits. I think we talked about this last week, or maybe not, but there is a LED blaster kit for MP3 Bumblebee. Hey, I'm always down for some LEDs and some figures, so you already know my opinion on it. It's badass. So let's see. Legacy Generation Select DK3 Breaker Blue Trailbreaker in-hand images. Let's see what this guy looks like real quick. I don't think we talked about this last week. I mean, he doesn't look bad. It's Blue Trailbreaker. Yeah. I mean, I think Earthrise Trailbreaker looks pretty good myself. So there you go. HasLab Victory Starsaber shipping soon. I hope so. We're seeing it here. News just in from Takara Tomy Expo 2022 reveals the much anticipated HasLab Transformers Victory Saber is to begin shipping this December 2022. This is according to a sign in front of Starsaber's display. This could be specific to Japan, as I have heard that the HasLab Transformers Victory Saber is arriving in the U.S. shipping ports now. So they may be shipping here here even sooner. Stay tuned for updates on the HasLab Transformers Victory Saber as they happen. Man, just come on with it. Just give me my Star Saber, and I can open it and hope it's not yellow. So, but yeah, let's check next and see. Yeah, I think we are starting to get into in-hand images and designer notes of Armada Starscream. So he does come with a second sword. What is that? What is that? Hasbro designers Mark jets in with the latest behind-the-scenes look at Transformers Legacy Armada. Starscream, give the stewardess your boarding pass to check out the in-hand images and design notes on Armada's a bad guy. Starscream, read to learn more. Okay, so he comes with 2 swords now. Okay, what? I mean, for the longest time, I know or I should say 3 swords, right? So he comes with the 2 for the wings and a Star Saber now. Also, looks like the engineering is straight off of the Thrilling 30 figure. So, thanks, I guess. So yeah, okay. So we got the Star Saber, got 2 swords. We got some blast effects. So does he come with 2 swords or not? Like, come on, man. You're playing with my emotions, man. Playing with my emotions, Smokey. Like, $100, man. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Let's see. As I've stated in the past live stream, we did strip those red ops off of the wing sword, and in production, it will be the same molded gray tone as seen here on his wings. I figured the almighty Starsaber sword would ultimately be his Energon-infused weapon, considering how epic it is. Okay, so you strip the paint, which, I mean, that's not show accurate, but whatever. Does he come with 2 swords? I don't know. That's my question. I don't know. Or 3 swords. That's my question. Does he come with 3 swords? Takara Tomy Transformers Legacy Velocitron Speedia 500 Comic Manga Part 2. Has been translated into English now. And yeah, that catches us up from last week. Let's take this off the screen and let's get caught up with you guys. What are you guys saying here? What are we talking about? Rachel says, gotta go. I have to write scripts for my series. Take care and good luck. I'd love to see it here pretty soon. Survive Fan says, I'm going to go see if Gotbot's poll is up. All right. Sounds good. Robot Recruit says, Minosaur Motormaster does need a better sword. Definitely agree. Oracle loves her some glow-in-the-dark goodness. What's up, Dragonfly? Hope you're doing all right, buddy. Survive Fan Studio says, I just looked and subbed to his channel. Not up yet. He does do the polls on Instagram and his social media as well. Survive Fan. So if you follow him over there on like Instagram and Facebook and stuff as well, you might have them up over there. Hopefully the rubber doesn't melt the hard plastic it touches. Eject on that Beast Wars Prime. Survive Fan, you see this is a Dollar General and Family Dollar and stores like that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, is like look like a Family Dollar kind of thing. Dragonfly says, easy past that Prime being that sad looking thing. Or Primal, yeah. Ultra Marcus, gotta go. Time for bed here. Awesome times input. See you next time, chat. Take care. Let's see. Gotbot says maybe 9 inches. Okay, I'm talking Optimus Primal, right? Let's see. Survive Fan. Or Robot Recruits, take care, buddy. Hope you're doing all right. Survive Fan. Or Sleep Tight, I should say. The smaller ones will have gimmicks like the magic converting ones. Okay. MC DJ, die. Alone. Survive Fan says, bring on Armada, Thundercracker, Skywarp, and the universe repaint into Ramjet. I agree. You released Unicron. He needs some more Heralds. Using Legacy Armada Starscream. Let's see. I don't use Instagram, but I have Facebook. All right, there you go. Robot Recruit says, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, people. And I agree with him. But yeah, don't know what else to say. Been here 20 minutes longer than I thought I would have been. But yeah, hey guys, for all you guys who tune in every Wednesday and every Friday and watch all this stuff and everything, I appreciate it. And also, see you Friday on Tales from Teletrend, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And if you guys are interested, the G2 panel where we start ranking G2 figures, I believe is October 9th. I do have a notification up, so hit the notification if you guys are interested in checking that out as well. Don't know what else to say, except for see you guys on Friday for Tales from Teletrend. And as always, man, like I always say, be good to yourself, be good to each other. Most important thing out there, be good to yourself, man, because nobody else will, right? You got to be good to yourself. Be kind. Treat yourself every now and then. It's okay. Stay safe, guys, and I will see you guys Friday for TFT.